today, being on this road, I wanted to talk to you about this road. It always has me programmed. It brings out the worst in me. Just the traffic. All the emotions that it creates in us. Say, for instance, if you get behind somebody and they happen to be going 10 miles below the speed limit, you just can't seem to figure out why. You'd swear they were doing it just to manifest some emotion out of you. It's just, it might not even be that, you know. That could be just something you create in your mind as well. Because you're trying to figure out what another brother or sister in creation is doing. And that's, unless you're telepathic, which I don't believe in that, but that's another video. Unless you're telepathic, you're not going to know what that person's thinking in reality. They may have an entirely different issue they're dealing with. But that's where we're programmed on this road. We instantly think we can tell what that person's thinking and if they're trying to do it intentionally to you or not. Chances are they're not. They just manifest in your head that they are. And that's where this road can get to you. As well as this road, we know what it was designed for. It was designed to take us back and forth into the unnatural systems that were created to enslave us. Enslave us into the money system we're forced to work for. We do know these things to be true. I mean, these things are self-evident. I mean, some people may look at this information and say that, well, looking at the world like that is negative. That's negative. Well, yeah, the truth can hurt a lot, but that doesn't mean it's not the truth. And sometimes you just have to accept what you're living in. I mean, I don't think we're meant to be traveling on a road that was created to take us through a system that controls us with money. You know, whatever you've talked yourself into thinking your creator is, I mean, for me, the creator is the energy. The energy that created everything. I mean, to me, that's self-evident. It makes sense. I mean, we couldn't be created without energy. That's a fact. This earth couldn't have been created without energy. The energy of creation. That's a fact. Okay? We need to get over some of these things that we know are self-evident. We need to accept them as such. This is not my opinion. I'm not here to bring you my opinion on anything. I tried to bring the people the truth. Not to brainwash them or get them to think a certain way, but to free your mind of what other people are trying to enslave you in. trying to change your lifestyle. I'm not trying to tell you to stop driving your beautiful, expensive car. Okay? I'm not trying to tell you to stop working in the job that you're trapped in time with. Because it's true. You are a slave in the time they created for you. Right? That's why you live your life by the calendar. That's another fact. You're scheduled in the calendar they created. I mean, you can't escape that fact. But the knowledge gives us power. I mean, you think of it as the negative. If it ruins the world you thought you lived in, you may think of it as a negative. But you can't think of it that way. The truth will always be the truth no matter what. If you don't believe in it, you're going to be lost. There's only one truth. This road is going to be narrow. And I'm not talking about religious narrow. It's going to be narrow because it's going to take away all the things you were programmed to love in this world. This is an unnatural system we were born into. Okay? It's built on the creation that is ours. They've stolen this land, this beautiful land that you see in front of you. They've stolen it from us, each and every one of us. We should all be allowed to be able to go pick out any spot on this earth and work that land and thrive on it with our families. We should not have to pay for the land that was already created for us. That's a fact. These are facts. These are facts that are self-evident. We need to know and hang on to what's true in our lives. Okay? This system has taught us how to forget what's important. What's important is that we know what we are. What's important is that we know what was created for us. And what's important is we start living the way we're supposed to. And what I mean by that is be true to your emotions. Be true to your thoughts. I mean, keep your thoughts true. Keep your emotions based in truth. Don't allow something to control your emotions, such as the programs, the many programs that have the ability just to grab your emotions and control them at will. The ones you're not aware of because you just think it's a normal life you live. You go to church once a week on that calendar they control you in. And you praise the God they control you with, they program you with. I mean, how can we honestly believe in this God? This God. You know what this God has done? This God that they created for you, the fictitious character that doesn't really exist, but it's very real in your life because it has the ability to manifest so many emotions. And what do those emotions do for you? They create real action from you. These systems that brainwash us and program us, they control us in a real way. They have the ability to grab your emotions. And what I mean by that, if you're in a church service and you're singing along with the choir, your emotions are in full flow. And your body's being controlled by those emotions that they grab you with. That's real energy you're expelling emotionally and physically. But are you doing it voluntarily, or are you being controlled because you're one of many that are programmed to go to a church service on Sunday to do the same thing that all the other churches are doing throughout the world? Not just the nation you were programmed to live in, but throughout the world. They're doing the same thing. Billions and billions of people are praising their gods. Probably mostly on the same day, the same times. We need to wake up. Do you think that's a natural manifestation of your emotions? Do you think those emotions are based in good when they're controlled in such a manner? This system is not good for us. And we have to realize the truth of the things that this corrupt system makes us believe in. Yeah, we have to look and see what's true. But as truthers, we have a responsibility, a big responsibility, to not lie to the subscribers. Why? Why do we have such a responsibility not to lie and just spew our opinion out to people? Why? Because we've been lied to for so long. Don't you think it's time to stop? Don't you think it's time to work for the same truth? I get so mad at people who just want to deceive other people with their opinions. And sure, you can say the same thing about me, but I do my very best to base everything I bring to you in truth, because I take it serious. Other people should too, because you're affecting real lives. You don't want to deceive somebody else. Intentionally or unintentionally, you don't want that. Because we've already been deceived. We live in a deception every day. We're controlled in an environment we're enslaved in. What, you think it's not real that we're controlled in time? You think it's not real. You think it's not a fact. It is a fact. And the fact is, you can continue to live in this world and still know the truth. But know the truth, because the truth of where you came from is the only thing you can trust. The truth in creation. Who could disagree with that? It takes you back to the very essence of what you are. You saying you don't exist? Or are you a speck of dust? Or maybe you're just a human shell that has no soul? Whatever you think you are, you need to come to the truth. The truth in how we were really created. I mean, it's self-evident. We know the earth was created for us. We know it was created for the animals and the plant life. We know that. We used to exist among the plant life and the animal life. They're probably looking at us like we're one crazy bunch of motherfuckers being controlled by, allowing ourselves to be controlled by money and all the other bullshit we allow ourselves to be controlled by. When we had it good. We had it good. This earth was created for us. We had it good, but we allowed ourselves to be taken out of what's natural in nature. And we trapped ourselves into these concrete cities that we built. They paid us this fictitious money to build these cities, and we did it voluntarily. And guess what? We're still running them. We run the very systems that enslave us, and we do it voluntarily. But hey, I guess that's not a fact. But wake up, it is. We need to seriously think about what we're doing for our children. I've had this discussion time and time again, and I don't understand what moms and dads and grandparents are thinking when they just think it's okay for us to pass this kind of shit down to our children to just continue being controlled in. This is not a joke. And this is why the truth is important. This is why it's important. Because people been lied to too fucking long. They've been controlled too fucking long. Don't you think it's time to be free? I don't know, guys. I don't know where everybody's head's at. But let's think about this. You don't want to be controlled. Why would anyone want to be controlled by a program? It sounds crazy as hell to say. But once you understand and get over the shock of the initial idea that you're controlled by a program, maybe you can think about it rationally. Maybe you can understand that, hey, maybe it's not a good idea to play all these fucking video games they program me with. You know? Maybe it's time to try to wake up and see what kind of shithole I really live in. Because let me tell you, if you're playing video games and you're programmed by that, you have so much more to come out of than everybody else. It's true. You're not only being programmed with all those games and all that shit they teach you and all the levels you have to go through and all that other bullshit. You also have to try to discover the lies in the world that you live in. Stop being distracted by their crap. You think it's a joke. I mean, 2020 for truth has been fucking terrible. I'm sorry, guys. We seem to be regressing back into a hole of shit. I mean, what are we going to do now? Start praising our gods every Sunday and sing a hallelujah? Oh, man. Don't forget, I may be talking down about God also, but we have to start talking about the Satan that's in the Bible as well, because the Bible's full of fairy tale stories. Same fairy tale stories that they want you to believe, which are ridiculous, full of contradictions. But you quick to pull scriptures out of this fictitious book bullshit. Because you're programmed to. I mean, look at the Satan. The satanic shit that they give you in there. You know it was invented by the Masons. The Masons are hoping you tie their signs and symbols to Satan. They play your emotions like a fiddle. They make you upset. They make you scream. They're playing on your emotions, people. They play them anytime they want. If they get you thinking about Satan, they get you angry. That confuses you. It distracts your mind from the natural flow of intelligence. They distract you with the anger. They control your emotions. That's what I mean by keeping your emotions based in truth. Keep your emotions and your thoughts based in truth. It's okay to live in this world. You know? It's okay. Just, why do we have to keep feeding it once we know truth? And the thing is, these same transgenders, that stirs your anger because they tie them to Satan. The Satan that's just a fictitious character, but that Satan controls your emotions. It stirs up so much anger in you, you just want to rip the world a new hole. You know it's true. We have to stop being controlled by these programs. These programs are real. We need to wake up to them. I want my brothers and sisters back so we can fight in truth. Hell, let's research truth together. There's a lot of shit we don't know still. A lot of shit we don't know. Please, people. Please. Show some signs of life to your brother here. Show that you don't want to be controlled by these systems you were born into, please. Please tell me you're awake. Please. Because I love you guys. You know, I'll do anything to help you guys. I can't take guys getting lost in the program. I'm not trying to take anybody's gods away. You have to understand these gods are the fictitious characters in the Bible. It's a program in itself that plays on your emotions, please. Let's try to keep our thoughts and our emotions based in truth. To try to stop being controlled by the things they control us with to spend money. You know that to be true as well. Spend money and driving through these mazes, you can stop anywhere and spend money. It's programmed. You're programmed to do it. We need to get back to what's true. Get back to what's true. Start having faith in each other. Because we're creation. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of where you came from. Don't be scared of what created you. Don't be scared of the energy that makes you who you are. They want that. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. Search for truth and teach your own. Don't Don't let this program control you or your thoughts or your emotions. We have no choice but to be controlled in time. You've got no choice. Everybody has to have a job. You think it was not by design that you work a 9 to 5 or whatever time and they have you controlled in during the day or night. Doesn't matter. It's the same program for everybody. We're all controlled in this time, but we can make the best of it until we have enough gumption and we have enough sense to recognize what is going on with us. Please, it's time to wake up, because these transgenders, they control everything, and they're not satanic. These motherfuckers are too intelligent and they're in high places. They control everything. They want that agenda out there so they can curb the population. Do you understand? It serves their agenda. They not only force us to go to the store to buy boxes of chemicals to feed our children with, but they manipulate the food as well. The natural food we think we're eating. We have to start taking things over. We have to start waking up. We have to stop giving these drag abominations the time. We have to stop giving them our time. It's good to expose them. But why do we persist in wasting our time on transgenders? They're an abomination to what was created. And I'm not saying that to divide, it just is the truth. They were manifested to be an abomination because they're an agenda to control us. We need to stop being controlled by their agendas. We need to stop being controlled by their programs. Keep your thoughts and your emotions based in truth. Stop praying to their entities that don't exist. Don't give them your energy, your emotion, or your thoughts. They want to control you with that. You guys think I'm some anti-God trying to take away your creator, God. But the truth is, we don't know what the energy is that created all. We don't know. Why? Because we don't live in a world based in truth. It's a program meant to deceive us. And this program, guess what, manifests so many negative emotions from us. Just think of the money alone they control us with. You think they don't control you and make you a slave with it? It's a worthless piece of paper, but yet still has the ability to manifest so many negative emotions from you if you don't have it. Because you need it to survive. Why? Because they've stolen our land and resources from us. Hey, this ain't fucking rocket science, and I wish people would start to get it. And start getting mad. Get mad at the right things. Don't let Satan manifest the fucking negative emotions from you and collect them from you. Get mad at this system. Stop feeding it. Stop feeding it. Stop feeding it the money they control you with. Stop feeding it your emotions. Stop feeding it your thoughts. Let's start recognizing what controls us and have power over it. That's all I'm trying to do. Give the ability to people to be able to control their lives. Be free. There's no brainwashing here. Just be free. I love you guys. Take care.